Well, here we are. We're at site 43, which, boy, I'll tell you, I know how to pick these sites. It's on the edge of the property. There's actually a fence through the woods there, about, I don't know, 20 feet, 30 feet. And look at the length of this driveway. I originally was going to park way out here on the front, and I realized it was in the sun. I might as well go back in the shade where the trees are. Of course, at 7 o'clock tonight now, the sun is on the solar panels and everything. Not that we need it, because it's an electric site, but it's a nice. It's not quite perfectly level, but I could have been fine. But as you can see, I did throw a board under the wheel just to level it all up. I worry about the refrigerator, which is pretty stupid because it really makes very little difference. And right behind us is this nice river. I don't know what the name of the river is. I just looked it up. I'll put it on top of the screen. And this is a pretty nice campground. It's a Corps of Army Engineers. And this is one of the nicer sites. The sites are hard to find the numbers because they're on the power pedestals. And you can't really see them from the road very well. You can see it here on the video. They are electric and water. And they are on this nice river. This one's got this nice patio, but it's really very deep. And it's a little close to the neighbor, but you know, you got all this room on the other side, right next to the boat launch. They have lit parking areas if you have extra cars or toads or whatever, but most of the campsites have plenty of room. I mean, this guy's got room for his huge fifth wheel, his pulling car, his boat car, and then there's another car on the other side. And I think Alabama allows you to tow behind a tow. So it may be his towed to his towed. This is number 20, another humongously long and nicely laid out. They're concrete parking pads for the trailer, and they're mostly level, not perfectly level, but like there's a short one right against the water. And then that's, what number is that? That's 23 right there. And then next to it, yes, this is 24. And look how long, nice this is. It's great big long 50-foot driveway and a nice area for picnic table and fireplace and everything. Here's 39. It's a little short, but nice. 41, 42 are pretty close. 42 and 43 are fairly close, but there's nobody there today, so I don't care. They can put their boat right there from 41, which is nice. I can probably put a boat on my site if I had it, but we're in the beautiful trees, so no air conditioning again today. It's actually very nice and cool under here. The horse nettle is just coming up like crazy, but it's a nice calm afternoon. Oh, there goes a fish. Looked like a muskie or a pike, something like that. But the fish are jumping now. The host said that usually there's a lot of crappies along the shore, but he doesn't think anybody's caught anything this year much. There's no gators. We're too far north for that. It's a no wake zone, so the boats go by here pretty nice. Just a nice slow chugging down. There's a big boat launch, of course, as you might have seen from the tour. And a whole lot of people that live along here. You'll see houses, houses that are up in the air, like this one over here. They say that this river was up 5-7 feet a couple years ago when one of the hurricanes came through. The boy was mad we played frisbee for a while, and he wouldn't give it to me. So I said to hell with him. So he went and chewed it to bits. So now he doesn't have a frisbee to play with. That is now garbage. He's going to regret that. It's not really a great trip for him. We don't really get out to play much when we're at parks like this. There's not much to this park. It's just campsites and a bathroom next to this river, so there's no place that he can really play much. You can't throw the ball or throw the frisbee. We tried throwing the frisbee a little bit, but he wouldn't give it back. So now he knows I'm mad at him, so now he's dumping it in front of me and hoping I throw it, but he's chewed it, so it's no longer a frisbee. Now it's just garbage. He does these things, just like a little kid. Sitting down to a little snack before breakfast. My usual routine when we're on the road and we get up, I take a shower, and we head out. We don't waste any time. As long as the gate's open, we're leaving. Which most of these campgrounds now, they close the gate from 10 o'clock till 6 or 7 o'clock. So we do head out pretty quick. We're just going to have a little yogurt and a cup of tea. And this is a nice campground. I'm not sure why anybody would come here. I mean, if you're a fisherman or a boater, I guess this is there's not much to do in this area. There's no hiking trails, or I guess there are a couple of golf courses, but it seems like everybody here has a boat. So it's a pretty high boating area. It's a nice campground though, full hookups, everything works nice. It's nice and level on all the sites. The mosquitoes are a little on the aggressive side, and I haven't seen any big ones. They're all little ones, which I don't like at all. But it is in the middle of a swamp, so just be prepared for that. The bathrooms are really nice, very clean, very well laid out. The water is excellent pressure and excellent temperature. You control all that with a valve. The other thing is the valve is on backwards. It's one of those valves you just turn one way or the other way for hot and cold. And the national code says it turns cold first and then goes to hot, so you don't burn people. But the valves here go to hot immediately, and then we measure it with cold. The hot isn't very hot. You know, it's not going to burn you, but it's too hot to stand in. I turned it all the way on, which is usually hot, and was waiting for quite a few minutes for it to warm up, and it never warmed up. So I thought, and I turned it halfway, and boom, it got hot. So I figured it out. But you always realize that these are government these are government facilities, and they don't necessarily always work right. But for $14 a night, the Army Corps of Engineers is a pretty inexpensive place to go. The other thing is that when you're traveling like I am, the Army Corps of Engineers allows you to take just one night. I'm here just one night. All the state parks, all the other places want you 2 nights, on a weekend especially. And so it's a pain in the butt. And with they're doing no contact reservations now, so they don't take cash, they don't take walk-ins. There's no way to come and register and get a site. And at 11, 12 o'clock at night, the ranger drives through, a ranger, not a host, drives through and checks to see if everybody's got a pass to be here. So you can't sneak in after the gates or before the gates closed and take a site. But that's one of the good things. But like I say, this for me, this is just a stopover, and like I say, there's nothing here to do unless I was pulling a boat, I guess. But anyways, we'll try to keep you up on the rest of the trip, and we'll probably cut it off right here. Maybe a keel out will have some end shots to show you. Not a lot of nature here or anything like that. We have heard an owl right over the trailer. I think he was trying to nest on top, but nothing here very spectacular. It's a nice quiet place. All right, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.